Darlington, and we are here in Class C Fixed. It has been so long since I've run C Fixed at something other than a road course or a plate track. I can't even remember the last time I did it. But we're jumping in here because it was going off, and I don't have a lot of time, so I didn't want to do an open race. So I figured I'd just jump in and see what it's like after being out of the fixed setup in these things for I don't know how long. Long time. But we'll try and have some fun. Car number 4 here at Darlington, very tough track. It's really tough to pass here in the trucks from what I remember. Like, I think I raced this 2 years ago.
Green flag.
And in the fixed series, and it was very, very tough to pass. But it's looking pretty loose, especially if you get a couple laps on the tires, and this must be a different track state than what I practice on, because it is starting off way looser than even I had done in practice. So this is not going to be a very good lap. That's alright. Trying to get a decent run out of 4 here. That was alright. I'm a little timid here in turn 1 and 2 now. 30.2 is very bad. Very, very bad. Alright. Much better 1 and 2 there. Gain half a second. I'm gonna head and qualify for this because Darlington can be pretty clean because any wreck to the apron doesn't cause a yellow. 29.6, I will take that. That is acceptable. Much better. Puts us P3 at the moment. I know this is Class C Fixed, and it is notoriously one of the messiest series on the oval side, but qualifying, I think, still not a bad idea for this. It's probably not a bad idea in general, especially if we can start P3, be ahead of any wrecks, potentially. I don't know if we're going to have top 4 speed long run. I don't know if we're ever going to get a long run, but we'll see. Trading paints is still all messed up from what I know, so I haven't reinstalled it, just have mine locally installed. Also, Justin said hello. He said he's a viewer, so good luck to him as well. He is in the 20 car, starting 7th, looks like, right now. Have some people reconnecting and disconnecting. Oh, we're going to be in 4th. 3 just out-qualified us, but that's alright. Really doesn't matter. You're going to be trying so hard to get single file into 1 and 2 on the initial start, at least I usually do, that the lane you choose doesn't really matter that much. But off week for the real-life trucks, so we don't have Truck NIS this Friday. So I figured I'd jump into these. And we don't have a league race Sunday either, I don't think. So 2 off days that I gotta find races to fill up with. So we're gonna race some stuff we haven't raced in a while, probably. And I'm still probably gonna do a B fix race at some point. Whenever I get time, may do B open, I don't know. Haven't felt very good the last few B open races that I've done though, so I'm not sure I will. Those have been pretty tough. I've been enjoying B fixed though this season. I've been running that, ran that pretty much the whole season, and I enjoyed it. First time I ran B fixed, when I was first posting videos on the channel, I ran a full season of B fixed, and just was absolutely terrible. That was back before I knew how to save tires. So as you can imagine, within like 10 laps in a run, I was just complete garbage, going straight back, unable to turn, and would finish last and put myself in the wall all the time, and it was just a miserable experience. But I've gotten a little bit better since then, and it's been more fun this season.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now.
We put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Pit road is closed.
So yeah, we're gonna do C fixed today. See what we can get. See if it's a good race. 43 laps. I thought it was 45. It's an interesting amount of laps. Normally these short races don't have an odd number like that. I think B fixed is 50 laps or something. But maybe it's 53, I don't know. We do have... I'm checking my paint folders. Yeah, we do have a couple that are still downloaded. But none in the Silverado. That's the wrong one, though. I think that too is a custom paint, isn't he? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong folder. I still have some, even though I had trading paint set to delete files after the races, I still have some that have not been deleted and have stayed on there for whatever reason. But that's alright. 43 laps. Cautions are on. This is C fixed. Looks like we only got 20 people here.
2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
I wonder how many splits this is. I think we had like 70 something join or sign up, maybe like 80. So if it's 80, is it 4 splits at 20 maybe? I thought the limit was higher than that for the amount of trucks. I don't know. We'll see if we can get a good jump though, slot in behind the 3 maybe, get some laps logged. This is the fixed series, so if this miraculously goes all green, we shouldn't need to pit. Which is fine. Tires are still going to be coming into play though. We're going to want to take care of the right front if we can. Also that right rear, I feel like it could start getting looser and looser, especially if we're sliding into 1 and 2 for the first few laps. So we need to be careful. But this is C fixed. We could easily just get demolished. Who knows?
Good luck, everyone.
But good luck, everyone, like that guy said. I just hope this isn't a bunch of cautions. Like, even if there's wrecks, hope they're on the apron so we can just at least keep going and not have to sit around forever.
Get ready.
But you never know. You can never tell.
Alright, man.
I don't know if start zones are enabled. They may not be for the fixed series. Well, they might actually be. We'll see when the 2 car goes here. Looks like they are enabled. This guy did not get a very good start, and we're going to be side by side with the 5. Unfortunately, we're going to be loose. 5 car was loose, and we get an immediate caution. And we're smacking the wall on the caution lap. Because I'm not paying attention. Just a 0x.
Well, that was scary. 13.
That's not what we wanted. We were going to clear the 5 there on exit. He had gotten loose on our inside. I didn't want to back off because we were just going to get another guy to our inside immediately. The 6 car was right behind him. You got any damage? No. It's
Wait,
fine.
didn't you spin?
No, I got loose because the guy that's like 2 or 3 cars in front of us kind of pinched me in turn 1, so I got loose and just drove down the apron, but the guy behind me spun.
I think a lot of
I
people...
just backed off so that way I wasn't shredding my tires on the apron.
I think a lot of people
I think
were getting
the 16
loose there.
actually was spinning as the yellow got thrown. It was the guy behind who actually brought it out.
Because in qualifying lap, it felt way looser. I mean, it felt loose in practice, but it still had grip on new tires, but I almost spun on the qualifying lap. It felt way looser, so I think people just maybe got caught off guard with that. I don't know.
It was a scary moment for me because I had to hit the gas because of the guy spinning behind me, but then I had to check up because of the guy spinning in front of me.
You did very good not to hit anybody or collect anybody.
Well, just a kiss on the back of the 13, but 0x.
Anybody pit? few people pit, maybe some people that are damaged. We hit the wall after the caution came out, but hopefully we're not too damaged. Aero damage really affects these things pretty massively, so that's kind of concerning. Because I was looking in my mirror, seeing if I could see the wreck, and we're in the middle of a very dangerous corner. Should probably pay attention to getting off the corner before I try and see what the wreck was.
What do you guys think from the Silva Colleague 31 Cup car?
I'm starting to believe in the Matty D hype.
If that happens, I need to find a new team to root for.
I have no idea. Somebody just lagged out. Let's see if we can figure out. That was the 13 car. He was in 9th. So he's going to go multiple laps down. We have somebody up in front of the pace car. How did that happen? Leaving pit road, maybe? I don't know how they would have gotten in front of the leaders. I think they were on pit road, so they must have left pit road before or after it closed, maybe? The exit? I don't know. Or after the pace car passed them. Who knows? Will we get a good restart here again and maybe get some laps done under green? No idea what my race pace is going to be yet still. Just want to survive. I know it's going to be tough to pass, but if we're going to be put into a situation where we're either going to wreck or we have to back out, we should just safely back out of it. I want to try and survive this if I can. But no big deal if we get wrecked. It's Class C, you expect it. And I've actually had a remarkably clean season.
Alright, man, we're going
Like I'm doing the crash compilations, I'm getting the clips for that. And like I have multiple races where I just don't get any clips. And it seems like way more than I usually get for a season. But I've been doing a lot of league racing as well. It's just been so much fun doing those. And those are always way cleaner. I'm sure that's got a lot to do with it. But might be a shorter crash compilation video this time around, which is alright. Gonna try and get that finished and out in week 13 sometime. I doubt I'm gonna be able to get it done by the end of this week because I've been procrastinating on it. So I haven't got a whole lot of it done yet, but a good chunk.
Get ready.
Still got to figure out music and the beginning and how I want all that to go.
Alright, man.
It's very
Great
tedious
cars, man.
and a lot of work to do those, but I think they're pretty fun and rewarding. And they're fun to watch and go back and see everything.
Green flag, green flag.
Okay, we got a much better jump that time.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Let's see if we get in line here. These guys are going to be side by side out of 2. They survive though. Ooh, big push.
We got one inside.
I want to be down there. I actually found it. Ooh, the 3 just had a big wiggle. Actually found it a bit quicker
One outside.
on the bottom in 3 and 4 in my practice.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Leave it on 30.
Sorry, that was all me. Sorry.
2, 4. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're on the bottom
He saved
three
it.
wide.
All right.
The car in
Two, just this
Sorry,
front
14.
left. 31.4.
Oof, thank goodness he saved that. He just lost a ton of track position there though.
Nah, whoever sent it underneath me, I think net coded me straight into a wall, so that sucks.
Luckily we saved that. Hopefully he
We
doesn't
weren't that close
retaliate.
together.
The car in C1. Just
He got a big wiggle out of 4 and I didn't want to have to check up because we were just going to get past. But
taking the lead.
was not prepared to be on his inside for turn 1, so I got to make sure I do that before I try and throw it in there. Thankfully, he saved it. Man, these are pushing bad.
You got one inside.
I need to be a little bit better through 3 and 4.
72 caution left position.
See if we can follow the 3 up there and hopefully not run into them again. Definitely don't want to be the one causing the issues. We got lots of time left though. We just sit back here and save some tires.
Considering about 5 people piled in.
Though I don't think I'm going to be doing a very great job at saving. We're strung out pretty good now, though. Looks like we could get a long run. But I don't know if we're going to be moving forward much. We gained some time on the 9 car behind us. Not feeling good in 3 and 4, no matter what line I'm running. I feel like I'm pushing way too hard on the top, and then the bottom I'm just slow. But we keep doing our fastest laps. Get a big run on the 12 here.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
But not going to complete that unless he pushes up into the wall in the middle of 3 and 4 there.
Stay low.
But even still, he's going to get a better exit.
30.07, still there.
Try and not run into the guy this time.
Clear high, clear high.
Really tough to pass, like I said. Maybe he'll eventually make a mistake. Or we'll keep our tires on it a little bit better or something, maybe, I don't know. Seems like he's entering 3 and 4 harder, and he's into the wall in 1 and 2. Okay.
You're losing on the car in front. We got you 1.3 inside. Still there? Hold the line.
Stay high.
I'm going to try and keep the position on the 9 since he only caught me because I had to check up mid-corner for the guy hitting the wall.
Clear low, clear low. You're in the top 10.
Back to the top 10. The 9 might be quicker than me, but if he catches back up to us, we're not going to fight him hard. Man, it's so tight in 3 and 4. Not feeling good that side of the track. We're still doing fastest laps of the race. I'm feeling worse and worse in 3 and 4, but we're getting quicker and quicker somehow. Loose in 1 and 2, though. That was the trouble spot in practice. Neon green, almost going to be up in the wall. He kept it off of there, though. 3 car just keeps getting really loose in 4. I'm not feeling that loose. Probably better to be feeling that loose. Otherwise, we're going to be burning up the right front, nearly into the wall. And we overdrive it massively. And a little bit loose right there. 3 cars caught the 7, not able to make a move on them yet. Really glad he was able to save that. Unfortunately, I costed both of us.
I don't ever remember running this hard for
a bunch of positions. Bunch of track position. Not what I wanted to do at all.
How does my range look? 30.456.
He looks to the inside on the 7 in 3 and 4, but he could not complete it.
I'm battling my own truck more than anything. It's broken as hell.
We're catching up. The 9's hanging on the back of us as well. He's going to look to the outside, but the 7 closes that door pretty fast.
I don't think you were going to make that corner, Jen.
We're about to catch them, and then the 9 will be about to catch us. Guy ahead of this group, the 8, just hit the wall out of 2. Very popular place to hit it here. And we're going to be stacking up big time in 1 and 2 this time. They're 3 wide, slamming into each other up ahead. Not 3 wide, but they're just door slamming each other throughout the whole corner here. Up ahead. Scary looking. Car clears the 7, slides up in front of them. We're gonna get a run.
Outside.
Don't wreck them though.
Still there? Hold your line.
Might actually get the pass done.
Still there. You're clear high. Clear high.
Amazingly, I think he let off. Wasn't expecting him to do that, especially with the 9 right behind us. But thank you. Maybe he saw me slam into the side of the 3 last time I tried that, so he just wanted to get out of there. 6 car into the wall.
Outside.
We grab a little of the apron, and that gets us loose halfway.
Still there. Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
Clear the 6, and they're still wrecking each other ahead.
Inside. 3 wide. You're in the middle.
3 wide with all these people that were wrecking.
You got 1 outside. 2 wide there. You're clear high. Clear high.
Unfortunate that we checked up for that, tried to avoid, and no one else did. The 8's still hitting the wall.
You got 1 outside. All clear. All
That's
clear.
going to be a wreck.
20 to go. Go get him.
Nothing we could do. The 8 was just slamming it off the wall and all kinds of stuff.
Wow. That was great.
No caution though. That was a huge wreck, but no caution. I mean, we got into him there, but that was after he had hit the wall like 3 or 4 times and bounced him down in front of us, and we couldn't go any lower, so I don't take much blame for that. He was wrecking with the 10 car up there for about 2 laps before we caught him, and the only reason we caught him is because he nearly wrecked.
You're pulling away from the top line. The gap is 1.2 outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
Okay. I'll let the 9 let us go there if he's setting up a run into turn 1. Looks like
I
he's
don't
letting
know
us
how
go.
many are still alive.
I don't know what he said. Something about us being alive. Okay, we got clear track ahead of us. See if we can pull away. We haven't been able to every time we've been in front of the 9, so I don't know if we will, but back up to P7. Still somehow at a 0x after everything we've been through. 3 is going to try and pass the 10 now. He does that. And we get a big run. 10 might be damaged. He might be in the wall this corner. I might be in the wall this corner. Not quite. We're in 7th still. Just gonna keep it nice and smooth, keep the tire on it if I can help it. On the bottom, get another big run on the 10.
Got one outside.
Try and make the pass here. He's just gonna back off.
Stay low.
Thank you.
All clear, all clear.
Much appreciated. I think he might be just a little slow on damage. Puts us back to P6, so we've recovered pretty well. We're not second and third like me and the 3 were at the beginning, or third and fourth. And yeah, I just saw the 10 overdrive turn 3 massively behind me and nearly run into us. But thankfully, we didn't. Once this race is over, we'll apologize again to the 3. Definitely was not trying to do that. Wasn't really trying to even be overly aggressive. I was just trying not to lose a bunch of spots. Because if we'd checked up for him getting loose, we would have just got taken to the inside, and then I would have needed to back out, and I probably would have got passed by the 3 or 4 people that were lined up behind him. And I didn't want to be set back that much on track position, but I ended up doing that anyway by slamming into the side of the 3. Totally my fault. We got a lap truck up ahead. Pulling away from the 10. I think the 9, when he was behind us, maybe was just overdriving a little bit, and now he's starting to fall off on his right front. The 10, I think, has been falling off. So as long as the 10's first car behind us, I think we're pulling away from everybody. Justin in the 20 is still in 9th. He's doing good. You got the 14 in front of the 16. Who has not gotten out of the way. He's kind of just holding it in front of him. 14 being a lap down. That's allowed the 3 to catch the 16. Put him almost back to 4th. Still feeling very tight, but I don't feel like it's gotten tighter. I mean, it just feels as tight as it has the whole time.
We have 10 to go this time.
They're going to run each other hard in 1 and 2, nearly make contact. We got 10 laps to go. Let's just keep this green, preferably. Now the 16 has fallen off of the back of the 14 a little bit, but they were too wide in 1 and 2 last time, so that could be most of that. We got tons of room behind us. I'm going to be really patient with the 3 and not force anything. I know he's being held up right now. I don't want to wreck him again. Oh my gosh, I don't know if he
That's my bad.
had contact there or what.
No, you're good, sir.
Now we're going to be trapped behind the 16.
Ish.
$16 very slow on entry, and maybe that's why the 3 got into the back of him.
I might have burned myself up just a little bit trying to get around the 14. He's holding us up.
We'll look to his inside here.
Got one outside. Still there? Hold the line.
We're not going to get this done, though.
1.337. Stay low.
Yeah, I completely missed the breaking point. Couldn't see it.
And that's going to allow the 10 to get to us pretty quickly. Alright. Oh, we are loose. You don't want to go on the apron in 1 and 2, usually. Too wide, ahead of the 3. One of those is a lap down. I don't know which one. They might both be. I think they both are. I am just going to back off of this. I Could have thrown it in on the 16, but there's literally nowhere to go in front of them at this juncture. Here comes the 10.
Got the bottom 3 wide. Outside.
Oh my gosh.
2 wide there. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
They're gonna wreck on my outside.
Got one outside. Still there.
We check up for the mess in front of us, but of course we're the only one to do it. So the mess catches us just as quickly. So maybe we should have just gone. Alright, now we might be able to pass him.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Or the 10 will slam into the back of him
Stay high.
and
I'm
wreck
sorry,
both
bro,
of
the
us.
Tim's an idiot. He just shoved me through the corner.
That was karma for us, though.
Still there. Hold the line. Clear low, clear low.
Karma for us. We only lost one spot out of it. We were gonna gain another one. The 10 just keeps trying to wreck the 16.
Absolutely.
Now the 16's gonna wreck him.
Outside.
Oh, this is terrible. This is bad.
All clear,
Terrible,
all clear.
terrible, terrible.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside.
You guys wreck that way. I'm going this way.
Enjoy your vacation,
Caution
Tim.
is out. Caution is out. Line
Yeah,
up
you're getting the
mile.
same vacation, buddy.
Heads up, 14.
Looks like this is the final time. We'll try
And we get a
for
4X out of that
green light.
because they kept slamming into us while they were slamming into each other. It was just a
Absolutely
stupid,
ridiculous. Dude.
stupid mess. 10 was definitely an idiot, but the 16 retaliating there, also dumb. And yeah, luckily we got away with it. But could have been a good finish. Turned into an absolute stupid mess. Of course, that's Class C fix. It all got started because these 2 lap cars ahead of us, we were getting clogged up behind, and then the 10 just full throttling in the back of the 16 every chance he got.
Heads up, 3. Car.
Pit lane was open
Heads
right
up,
there.
14. Car.
I did not know that.
I'm 16.
Did not know pit lane was
I'm
open right
coming.
there.
Got the lucky dog.
That's why he was wrecking
Engine
there.
Smoking and I got a meatball.
And I want to pit, dude.
We were going to get dead last now, probably. Because I did not know pit road was open. Or maybe we'll get an immediate caution and we'll freaking win. I don't know. We're going to be terrible, though. And I think it's start zone. I don't know. I wanted to pit there. I didn't know it was open already. I thought we had to go around another time, but can't pit now. We'll just be in dead last. We just got to hope they wreck immediately into turn 1. Which they absolutely could. The 10's still alive as far as I know. Maybe he's not. Oh well. If we have to do all 3 of these laps, or all 2 of these laps, it's 3 laps, we will definitely finish pretty much dead last. But I would suspect we're going to get a pretty early yellow. Maybe 1 full lap? I don't
The
know.
road is closed.
I guess it's just 2 laps, isn't it, for a green-white checkered?
I'll save it.
But maybe this is going to work out for us. Maybe that was the call we needed to make because they're going to wreck immediately and we'll just win. I don't know. Probably not. I definitely intended on pitting there, especially after getting slammed into over and over again and hitting the wall. But we will see. I'm sure we're going to be... The 9's going to get a really good restart.
9, past the
We'll probably be too wide entering turn 1. If we can get single file and get clear of the 9, we might be alright, but if we're too wide into one, we're going to be so tight and terrible that we're just going to get either run over or lose everything. So, that's not good. I have no clue what lap times we were running there on these older tires. Bad situation. But
Alright, man, we're going green next
maybe,
time. Alright, man.
I mean,
line
we
up
should
on
be
the
even
inside
on
row.
karma. We
Keep
ran
digging,
into the
man.
3, and then we got ran into a whole bunch of times, so that should be evened out. Justin didn't pit. I don't think the 9 pit either. The 12 might have. I have no idea.
Well, this is not going to be good up here. Nope. I don't know about swerving them tires up, but it ain't gonna do much.
Yep. Figured we'd either... Well, I meant to pit, as I've said, but now I figure we'll probably get a quick caution or we'll lose all our positions. Who knows? We'll be going on the start zone, which probably will get the 9 a great jump, but it could stack the field up. We could get a wreck.
13.
You had control.
Okay, yeah, it is the start zone.
I have to let the 6 car by us. I was kind of holding back. I think we're all about to get a fucking black.
Are we gonna get wrecked?
I mean, I'm going full throttle here.
Green flag, green flag. You're up first.
Or the 9's just gonna wreck us immediately?
Already reckon.
Alright, man, 2 to go. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution
He
is
just
out.
turns
You're
left
good.
and dumps me as
Line
soon as
up
I go.
single file. Pit road is closed. Past the paid car.
You guys are about the fucking dumbest people on the face of the planet.
Catch the 12 car.
So, note to self, boys, we're gonna practice our restarts on those tires next time, right?
I am so sorry. I was trying to get up and underneath you, and I think it was going from 3rd to 4th. I'm sorry, man. I feel horrible.
I wasn't going from 3rd to 4th, I was just going. I don't know why you're trying to get underneath me as soon as we start going. Like, whatever.
Pit road is now open. Just got the white
I have no
flag.
idea.
That means one more
But-
lap to go.
Oh well.
My bad, bro.
That was absolutely stupid. We still
You're
finished
good.
10th. We'll apologize to the 3 again. That was the stupidest start I've ever
Ooh, I'm
seen.
the lucky dog candidate? Let's fucking go!
I have no idea. Like, as soon as we start going, he just turns left to get underneath me. And he's starting second row on the outside. Like, what is he thinking? First of all,
Oh, it doesn't fucking...
the inside in 1 and 2 is not where you want to be. Why would he want to get beneath me? He could have probably passed me had he stayed on my outside. That was just mind-boggling. No clue whatsoever what that was.
There's a checkered flag. Let the
Like,
13
holy cow.
car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Great job,
Well,
driver.
that's Class C fixed for you.
Catch the paid car.
As soon as you get to the restart zone, they start turning left to get underneath you. Should have known. What? Say sorry to the 3 again. Thankfully he saved it. But then we all just got wrecked at the end. Take a look at the incidents. Control numpad 3 to cycle through. I don't know what happened to the 15 there. It's like he downshifted mid-corner. Maybe he just lost it. I don't know. That was definitely weird looking. He was not the only one. Wish that run would have stayed green. With the 3, we were having a good race. He said it was all good, so that's good. But as soon as we caught lap traffic, it just turned into a big mess. So these guys, the 20 gets loose, 16 gets loose. They didn't actually hit, and they're wrecking behind them with the 15. And then the 20. And then this is me up into the 3. I just didn't slow down in time with him on my outside. Totally my fault. Thank goodness the 6 gets slammed into there. I tried to back off, give him all the time he needed to save it. Thank goodness he saved it. That was a great save. And I was not going to try and get ahead of him after that. I'm just going to follow him back to the back. And we ended up working our way up pretty good with him. So that was fun. The 12 pushed up there. The 10 turned down at all. I mean, yeah, but I mean, too wide in turn 2 here at Darlington is just impossible. And then I think the 10 just tries and wrecks the 12 a bunch of times. I think. Is that who we saw getting slammed into a bunch? Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. And the 12's blinking. (14) gets the wall out of turn 2. Very good, or very popular place to hit it, as the 7 demonstrates as well. 13 demonstrates as well. 12 into the wall on 3 and 4. Then 8 in 2. And then this is the 6. He grabs it pretty hard there. Then I think I can sneak underneath him here, but then he starts pulling it off the wall. Then I get loose and my run's dead. I think he ends up clearing us. And then 12 pushes up into the 8, not the 12, the 10, and that's when everything went south after that happened, because the 10 got mixed back with us and he was absolutely terrible. This is when the 8 just kept bouncing off the wall in front of me, and then I get into the back of them, and then they're just all wrecking. I thought, I mean, that was a big wreck, and of course no caution. That takes out the 6 and the 7. But, I mean, the 8 had been wrecking for like a whole lap and a half with the 10, and that's why we all got stacked up right there. And then we're like 3 wide with everybody swarming me because I checked up, and I'm trying to get out of it. The 8's on the outside, and then I got the 6 on my outside, and then the 8 gets loose, up into the wall, and then into the wall, and then slides down in front of me, and I get in the back of him. I tried to check up there, I think, but just a lot going on. We certainly had our share of contacts, that's for sure. And now I remember why I don't race Class C fixed. 8 just turns down into the 15 on corner entry. If you're on the outside, in 1 and 2, maybe just back off so you don't get wrecked like the 8 did there. Or wreck yourself. 9 into the wall. I wish it would have stayed green from here. Me and the 3 probably would have had pretty good finishes. I maybe would have had a good finish had we not just got straight up dumped on the restart. Like, as soon as the green came out, he turns left and dumps us. Most bizarre thing I've ever seen. I've never seen someone immediately try to get to your inside as soon as you take the green. Like, we don't even get to the corner yet. We're down the straightaway accelerating, and he just turns straight left. Never seen that before. Then here's where I think I'm going to pass the 16, and then the 10 just drives straight into the back of him, and we get pancaked. We had preferred position because the 16 got loose out of 2, and I think I'm going to get around him, and then we just get slammed into the wall. But after that, I think, okay, let's karma back for the contact with the 3. Maybe we can settle back in. We're going to pass the 9 here on the outside. We only lost 1 position out of that sandwich with the wall. So I think we're decent here still. We can work our way around the 9 and then see if we can get anything with the 10. But the 10 just kept trying to wreck the 16 over and over, and then the 16 intentionally dumps the 10 after this. So we're trapped behind this just absolute stupid mess. And here we get a run on the 16, but since he's so just absolutely determined to intentionally wreck the 10, he just turns down and hits us and just full throttles into the 10, which sends the 10 into the wall, and then he says the 10's going to get a vacation, which probably will, but the 16 retaliating's right in the same boat with him, so you don't retaliate. That's not what you do. And the 10 trying to get to pit road. breaks his car, and that intentional wreck is what causes us to get the final caution, which killed our run. And the 3 had no idea pit road was open either, and I saw him spinning. I was like, what the heck happened? But he was slowing down for pit road, and by the time I figured that out, I had way past the line. So I definitely would have pit for tires there. That was a very dumb move to stay out, but I mean, maybe it would have worked had we not got wrecked. And then I don't know what the heck. It looks like we drift up even. No, he comes down. You can see our right side with this line. There's some netcode involved too, but he's definitely coming down. You can see we go up a little bit, but we never go above that line. That line. We like as soon as we gas up, it goes to the right a bit, and then we stay straight. And you can see the 9 turning down. And he said over voice he was trying to get in behind us or underneath us. So I don't know what he was thinking. He could have, if he got a good jump, he could have probably easily passed us on the outside. We were going to be so tight on the bottom. Yeah, he's definitely just turning straight down. Most bizarre thing I've ever seen. You just see him cross that line, just turning left, and he keeps turning left as soon as he hooks us. Does he win the race? Yeah, of course he does. Good win. So I don't even think that was an accident. He doesn't even go on the restart. He doesn't even go. He slows, he waits for me to get ahead of him and just hooks us so he can get the win. That's what he did. And he got the win. So, good job to the 9. He got it. And wrecks the entire field for it. So, good job. Well deserved. Well deserved. So, that's Class C fixed, and that's why I never race it. Oh, what a mess.